If you accidentally traveled back to ancient times and your wife kept giving birth to sons, 8 of them already, you'd probably be facing starvation if you kept going. But there were no condoms back then, so how would you deal with the problem? Well, catch a carp and carefully remove its swim bladder intact. Cut away the excess connective tissue, leaving only the tubular white membrane in the middle. Then repeatedly wash it in clean water to remove the mucus and impurities from its surface. Use a bamboo strip to scrape away any remaining traces of blood. And just like that, a primitive version of a condom is ready. However, the fish bladder still has a strong fishy smell, so you take a basin of wood ash water and soak the bladder in it thoroughly. Since wood ash water is mildly alkaline, it can break down the residual oils through a chemical reaction. This not only removes the fishy odor, but also softens and thins the gelatinous material of the bladder. After soaking it for 3 full days, take it out and hang it up to drain. Then burn sulfur and gently smoke the bladder at a low temperature. This serves as a second treatment to improving the bladder's toughness and strength so that it won't tear when used. Once the smoking is finished, wash the bladder repeatedly with soapy water to completely remove the sulfur smell. Then lay it flat on a work surface and repeatedly roll and polish it with a rolling pin until it becomes thin and translucent. Next, blow a little air into it to check for any holes or damage. Once you've confirmed that it's intact, use cotton thread to stitch around the opening and make a small tightening loop. This helps prevent it from slipping off during use. Finally, place the bladder somewhere cool and well ventilated and let it air dry. When you need to use it, soak it in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes. The hardened bladder will soften and regain its flexible, elastic texture. Congratulations! You've successfully made an ancient-style condom.